So let's talk about the future of film in Kenya, because it's been characterized by a few movies produced and maybe lack of talent. Maybe some critics could say that Kenya lacks the necessary technical capabilities to produce high quality movies like they do in Hollywood or Bollywood. So what is your opinion about the future of film in Kenya? Do you think there's something we need to do in order to improve the current setup of film in Kenya?
Yes, I agree. There's so many things we have to do in order to improve our film production in Kenya. One of the challenges we faced when we were producing this film was financial constraints. I'd really like to bring out that where these actors, they need support in terms of funds, because there's a lot of neglect when it comes to funding. I would not say that we lack talent, but it's because of the financial support that fails us. So I'd urge people to support film in Kenya, because film is going far. Film is a big thing. It's going to be a big thing. I'd also urge directors to be creative in terms of producing more quality films, because this film, it's just started in Kenya just recently, and I believe that there's a future ahead. And I'd say those are the two main things. We need creativity. We also need funding in film.
Okay, what I think is that Kenyans are very talented and film is thriving nowadays, but we need support. We don't have as much support as we need. We need to be supported. We need to be catered for at a point, especially financially, for film to thrive. But mostly there is so much talent in Kenya. We've been seeing some programs in the televisions and they are so nice, so humorous. So all I can say is that film will be very successful in the future actually. But we need support. We have the talent, yes, but we still also need hard work.
Yeah, I can say it has the potential to move to greater heights and reach even Hollywood. But Kenya being a developing country, it has, we as actors, I can say, experience a lot of challenges. Like, for example, most of the directors, I can say, are trying to copy what they see from other people. They're not being authentic in their own form of production. So I can say that if Kenya brings out film in their own way out, in their own perspective of film, it can really sell, other than people saying that it's like the one we saw in Hollywood, you get it? And also I can say that support from the out large, the country, because most people also, when you convince someone to buy or to watch a local film, it takes time to convince them, other than convincing them to watch a foreign film. So you can say that it can also be good if the whole citizens are educated on the importance of supporting local films, so that they can sell and be embraced in Africa and the whole world.
Okay, yeah, Kenya has the potential too. It's only that talents have not been discovered. And personally, I'd really love to make sure that immediately I'm out of high school, or even in the process, I'll find a way to ensure that the government supports the filmmakers and discover more talents. Since after working with TuneSpeak members, I realized that there's a lot that has been hidden within Kenyans. For the youths in the country, there's a lot of potential in them. We have lack of employment, and this is one of the major sectors that employment will be provided.
If they let us pursue most of these talents that are in Kenya, we can go to many places, and maybe it could give us a raise in our economy for one, as most of us have talent in this. They could act and take us to places. For one, film shows what is hidden beneath us, what we learn and we can't experience to our leaders. For one, if these things, for example, the TuneSpeak is taken to a higher ground to all those leaders, once they get to see it and focus on it, it can make people learn and have an experience of what we are going through.